I'm Tamara, and this is the introduction to a new series. So in this series, I'm just going to give little stories about, cubing. It doesn't only have to be about cubing, it could be about whatever. Just quickly, side note, I am solving pyramids. I know I suck, but just let it be. Now, without further ado, let's get started. So I thought there would be no better start to this series than how I got into cubing and my first cube, just sort of that general topic. Unfortunately, I don't really remember the exact day when I first got my Rubik's Cube. But I know it was a little less than a year ago, so I guess we have that to work with. And I never really knew about competitions, WCA, and just things like that. And so when I first got my Rubik's Cube, it was during a road trip with my family, and we were going through Texas. And we stopped at a Walgreens, I don't really remember why, maybe for snacks or something. And I went down this board games aisle, and there was board games, cards, just sort of things like that. And in the corner, there was a Rubik's Cube. And I don't know why, I just felt really compelled towards it. I felt like I really wanted that Rubik's Cube. And so I asked my parents for it, and believe it or not, it was $13. Do not buy a Rubik's Cube for $13. But I didn't know any better. My parents agreed to buy it for me, which was insane. But you can definitely get better ones for cheaper. But anyway, kind of getting off track. And I bought it, and when we went back into the car, I opened it up, and I just sort of did these turns where you're not scrambling it like at all. You're doing one or two, maybe 3 turns if I'm crazy. And I put it back by just undoing those turns. Deep in me, I did not want to scramble it. There was no way I was going to scramble it. And so I was doing that thing, where you do the 2 or 3 little turns, and I accidentally scrambled it because I didn't undo my moves right. And it's not like I was upset, because I knew this was going to be the only way I was going to scramble it. There's no way I would have scrambled it forcefully. And so I ended up searching up YouTube videos on how to solve a Rubik's Cube. And I don't really know why. Those videos didn't really help me. I'm not saying the tutorials are bad whatsoever. Now that I look back at them, they were really good. It's just, I don't know why. Videos just didn't work for me. So I resorted to websites. And I, looked website after website. And I found this one website in particular. I'll actually, I'll put it in the description. You guys can go ahead and check it out. It was really easy to follow, and I don't know, it helped me solve the Rubik's Cube after about 2 hours. Kept messing it up over and over, but I ended up solving it. And at that point, I put myself in the mindset, well, now I need to memorize these algorithms. I don't know how long, I just kept trying to memorize, and for the life of me, I could not do it. I don't know why. So during this road trip, it was during a break, spring break, winter break, I don't really know. But we were getting back into school, and so I brought it to school because I really wanted to memorize these algorithms. And I had it to class, from class, sometimes in class if I finished my work. I just worked really hard to memorize these algorithms, and yeah, I got them memorized after about 2 months of trying to learn beginner's method, which is not one of my proudest moments, but it ended up happening. I did memorize the algorithms, and I knew how to solve a Rubik's Cube. And I first timed myself, and I think I got 3 minutes 30, I don't really remember. But, ever since then, I've just been, timing, working, finding new, my own little shortcuts with beginners. And so, it's been quite a journey. I just hit my average of 5 PB. Go ahead and just check it out in the info card. Shameless plug. And, I guess that's kind of my story about how I got into cubing. I can't really think of any major points to hit on. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for another one of these videos.